Dad took a loan for one last Disneyland trip before cancer took him. My dad was a single father, and when I was 12, he was diagnosed with cancer. I was terrified of losing him. He was all I had. He fought hard, but after a year of chemo, he was told it wasn't working. He was given 6 months to live. I was devastated. I couldn't imagine life without him. He was my hero. I was angry at the world for taking him away from me. I remember one night, I was crying in my room, and he came in and held me. He told me he loved me and that he would always be with me, no matter what. I didn't want to hear it. I wanted him to fight. I wanted him to live, but he was tired. He was in pain. He just wanted to be at peace. I didn't understand that at the time. I was selfish. I wanted him to stay for me. A few weeks later, he sat me down and told me he had made the decision to stop treatment. He wanted to spend his last few months living, not dying. I was angry. I yelled at him. I told him he was giving up. I told him I hated him. I didn't mean it. I was just scared. He just held me and told me he loved me. A few days later, he took me to Disneyland. We spent the whole day riding rides, eating junk food, and laughing. It was the happiest I had seen him in months. I didn't know it at the time, but he had taken out a loan to pay for the trip. He wanted to give me one last happy memory before he was gone. He passed away a few weeks later. I still have the stuffed Mickey Mouse he bought me that day. It's one of my most prized possessions. That trip was worth every penny.